So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Amir King Khan, 140 pounds, 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a reach of 71 inches. And he'll be facing King Ryan Garcia, 5 foot 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 135 pounds, and he's got a reach of 70 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Amir Khan, he's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come. King Ryan Garcia.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton, England. Here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world. Introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. So much firepower here. He fails to score with that left hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this. Hold that thought! Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot. 1, 2, 3.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
No defense for that hook. The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe, just put him back on him this round. The fight's not over yet. Get him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely into it. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that job back.
Here we go, it's round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
each other. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
One punch could change everything in this battle. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and give me your ball.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. And finally, couldn't take anymore. And down goes Garcia. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
They are going to surrender. No mas. So there you have it. It is official now. These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Amir King Khan, 63 kilos even. That's what he weighed in at, 174 centimeters tall, with a reach of a... And it's the King making his way.
This bout is...
You can tell. And there's the bell for round one. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. All All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Which fighter will say no mas? Good counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. Got to take that.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Crypto Cutter Light back with another live stream. We here, man. We here to try to have fun. Wish me luck in this broken game. What's up, everybody? Make sure you hit the like button if you're new to the stream. Make sure you subscribe. If you got any questions, hit me in the comments section. That's where it goes down. It goes down in the DM. What up, ABG? What up, Chops? What up, Will? What's going on with y'all?
What do we expect to see here in round two? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So I'm getting some New York chicken and gyro today. I had it yesterday, but not from a truck.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be
There's like they opened up a small restaurant where they sell halal food. So I got it from there. It was pretty good.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork.
Yeah, I don't put the hot sauce either. To me, the hot sauce, like, I like hot sauce on plantains, on plantains, or like sometimes some chicken wings. But I like the taste of food. Sometimes I feel like you put hot sauce on something and it's just like, it's just hot. You don't taste the other flavors.
Good defense with that left jab. Catch and shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Will. I feel the same way, bro.
So much for boxing. This is a fight.
Yo, Chops, crazy.
That uppercut doesn't land.
ABG, you got to get that rematch, bro. You got to use your other account, the Humble Pie. You fight better when you in your Humble Pie account. Hey.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Yeah, he needs the rematch of the rematch, you heard? He needs the quadrilogy. ABG said he doesn't stream anymore. The white sauce.
Let's get it started in round three. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It told you you've got nothing left.
Just misses right uppercut. Straight right just misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind. It's all offense all the time.
Oh, Chavez is a legend, bro. I don't like fighting Chavez in the pocket too much. His punches is... He hits you with like one hook and it drains all your fucking energy, bro.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Whoa.
Just missed with that hook.
What up, ASH? As long as... Well, that's forever. What up, man? Make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget.
They both want the knockout. Hey, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Oh, man.
Courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. That counter shot lands.
Yo, did they really shut down the servers for Fight Night? Let me know. I don't know how true that is. Oh, shit.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, man. Chavez, relax. Too strong, brother.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their...
What are you talking about, Chavez's son? Y'all talking about Chavez's son?
The second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Oh, good shot.
And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your cheeks hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again.
Fight night is the truth, the only way. Yeah, I love Fight Night, bro. Missed that game. I just want them to come out with a new game, a new Fight Night. We don't need no old Fight Night. We need a new Fight Night.
That's the kind of hot we need to see.
I want to see nothing but new games moving forward to the future. I do not want to play the same game over and over in every console with updated graphics. I don't want to do that. Sorry. We need Fight Night Champion Part 2, my brother Ash. We need Part Deuce. We already played Part 1. What the fuck is this, a loop? You want to live in a loop? Playing the same shit over and over? Fight Night Champion Part 2. Make it happen.
On to the 6th round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming
Fight Night Champion Part 2. That should be dope.
Your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell
And it's 2025. I would like to see how EA would do the game. You know what I'm saying? The graphics, the movements, the flexibility, the agility. Everything will be crazy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action.
It's about
here.
time. Yeah, I don't want to play no old games. Unless it's like some retro gaming with the homies, like Street Fighter or some shit like that.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just...
Or like they should give us the classic Mortal Kombat. Dun, dun, dun.
You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I
We have the classic Street Fighter, but we don't have Mortal Kombat.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Insane action.
That would be cool. That would be good. A new Def Jam game with all the new rappers and the old rappers.
Very close.
That would be dope.
10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round. Great.
Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice job blocking the hook.
Yo, you guys ever played Kill Switch for PlayStation 2? Let me know.
Between these two fighters.
I think it was PlayStation 2.
Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above
Kill switch was off the chain.
More than happy.
Missing with the hook. Julio Cesar shot. Oh my goodness! Chavez is on the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He said we need a fight for Los Angeles.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout.
GG's, my boy. Nah, pretty bad with Buster Douglas. I always get knocked out. If Buster Douglas was fast like Muhammad Ali, I'll use him all the time. But he's slow. The guy I just beat just invited me again for a rematch. Is that guy crazy? Wilder doesn't have a good power right hand. Doesn't fit my style. My style, get out the field. He used Fury. You guys are naming all the guys that I get beat up with. Look, that dude, Blood Sale, he keeps sending me an invite for a rematch. Dude. I never played True Crime. Heard about it, saw it, never played it. And brought to you by Budweiser. And sponsored by Jonel Nailcare. Crypto cut a like and subscribe. Larry Holmes. I used Larry Holmes the other day. He's only fast when he do that step back. He's not as fast as people say he is.
English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters.
Slug, what up?
This
Welcome
is
to the
just one of
stream.
those things.
Make sure you hit the like button. What's up, bro? Salute.
Of the tape. Up first, it's Ryan King Rye Garcia. Weighed in at 61 kilos, bang on. He's 178 centimeters tall with a reach also of 178 centimeters. And facing him in this bout, Amir King Khan.
Yeah, I tried this jab. I'm not. The only time I see Larry Holmes' jab being effective is when they throw the jab and they do the step back. I don't want to play like that. That shit is like such a cheese, bro. Super cheesy. Extra cheese. Has like 10 different kind of cheeses on it.
California, some of the fastest hands in all of boxing. Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters.
He said, I'm at work, fall back.
Olympic silver medalist in 2000.
Before he hit you with the slug.
Scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting
From
boxing
Victorville,
sensation,
California.
King Rye.
What the hell is that, Chops? Victor Hill, California. Is that a nice area? Or is that like a hood
From Bolton,
area?
England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound
Amir King
Introducing
Khan.
Amir King Khan.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes
He said he'd be available in 2 hours, ABG.
Good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
So a capacity crowd
Will
here for
knows
this one. We've
where
been waiting a long
Victorville
time for this
is.
matchup. Here we go.
Victorville. Did I say it right?
This fight has been incredible.
Victorville or Vic? I don't know.
And now they get it on for real. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
What up, Ash? Talk to me, brother. What's going on?
There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Just see the nerves on the fight.
PlayStation don't have Fight Night. It's only on Xbox. And when you're on the Xbox, you can't stream on YouTube. Sucks, bro.
This is where they want to be.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
All right.
Just like a match made in heaven.
All right, chill out with the talking about. Be careful what you say in the chat, man.
Jabs.
I am monetized. Be careful. Don't say no like hate speech or nothing like that.
That jab doesn't find a home. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchange here from both men.
Yeah, just remember on YouTube, man, I'm monetized, so don't say shit like that. You heard, Ash?
With 10 seconds to go.
I just gotta fix that. Just don't say stuff like that. Keep that to yourself.
Game plan does not seem
This
to
is
be working
YouTube.
here
This
for
is not like we behind the scenes
Without a doubt, needs to go out there.
talking. You know what I mean? So just be careful what you say in the chat, bro.
Win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we just gotta be careful, Ash. I don't mind you having your opinion, but just remember, we live on YouTube. We gotta follow the guidelines. So just don't say nothing about people. You know what I mean? Like that.
Down the middle, you can miss it. Mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Just do me that solid, bro.
There's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet.
Yo, Zeus, what up, my brother?
This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've
Make
got
sure
to
you
take
hit the
them
like
out
button,
to their
Zeus.
face. Do not
And
wait
when you
for
get a
them.
chance,
Because if
man,
you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all
check
night.
out my video versus Aztec Call of Duty. And also check out Chop's video. He went at it with ABG. He uploaded the fight. It was a good fight.
Looking to land the hook.
Oh, man.
He parries away the left uppercut. Halfway through the round.
Digital Onyx, what up?
The advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched.
Yeah, I feel the same way because Pacquiao, you know, he's up there in age.
You know what? I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both.
He needs to chill out.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters.
Damn, every time I do the left hook to Ryan, that shit don't connect.
Pulling a matador.
Yeah, I don't mind him having a charity fight, you know, like the way Mayweather does. You don't see Mayweather trying to fight the young dudes, you know?
Despite what the judges scored,
Precisely, what
there
up?
are no losers in this one.
Yeah, it's all good, Ash. Just remember we on YouTube, you know? Gotta be careful.
Started on Garcia in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get back into this.
Precisely, what up, my boy?
I like it. I'm happy. Man, find your jab fences.
Here we go in round three. this round.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Yeah, but Pacquiao's trying to fight like, you know, like the young bulls, like, you know what I'm saying? He's kind of crazy. Like they interviewed Mayweather a couple times, like, yo, would you come back to fight, you know, a real boxing fight? He said, my health is first, then money, you know? That's why I always like Mayweather, because Mayweather know his lane. He know when to, like, chill out. You never see him go up to 158. Like, you know, he never, like, he always stood in his lane. Like, you ain't gonna see him fight no Terrence Crawford or anybody like that. He'll have his little Jake Paul fights, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
But one thing, the people that did not like Mayweather back in the day, it was because Mayweather used to talk a lot of crap. But Mayweather's the only fighter that I ever seen, besides Ali, that talk a lot of crap. But after he talked crap, he was in the gym for hours, man. Because he know he talks so much crap, he had to back it up.
It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Like, I remember when Mayweather fought Canelo, I was in my neighbor's crib watching that fight. And, bro, it was all Canelo fans in that house, bro. And I was sitting there laughing. Like, they was all like, come on, Canelo, Canelo, come on. Dale golpe, dale golpe. I just stood quiet. I was like, I say anything in here that everybody gonna attack me, man. It was like Mayweather keeps running, he keeps running, he keeps holding. Fight like a man. I was the only person going for Mayweather that night. But Mayweather, yo, man, he was holding Canelo. He was not trying to get caught with Canelo's punch. I tell you that much. He fought a perfect fight, bro. Like, he was on point when he fought Canelo. Yeah, Chavez was super nasty when he was young. Chavez was something else. Watch his highlights when he was young. He was a pressure fighter that could box like crazy. He had the crazy combos. He wasn't like a slow. He was just nice, bro. Like the way boxers fight moving backwards, he was able to do that moving forward. Aztec, what up, my boy?
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You know what? Sometimes on the belly of the ring with fights like
I mean, what can he do? He's nothing he could have did against Mayweather. Mayweather get away with a lot of things back in the day because his defense. The best defensive fighter of all time, Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion.
How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Now, he used to get hit, don't get me wrong. Nobody's perfect. But he was able to stay in the pocket and block up 80 to 90% of the shots. Oh, definitely. That's a fact, Onyx. Big facts.
Combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
And that's why I didn't want to see Terrence Crawford fight Boots too soon. Because it would have been like history repeating itself. It would have been like Mayweather versus Canelo. Too much experience, you know what I mean? Like, Mayweather was 37. And I think Canelo was like 22, 23. Like, you know, too much IQ, you know what I'm saying? Like both fighters have the tools to get the job done, but the IQ was on another level. This is my opinion precisely. Some people feel that Boots will beat Crawford like night and day. There's people that believe that. My personal opinion, we know when Boots first started calling I feel like he's ready to fight him now. But like what was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, he was calling out Terrence Crawford. I was like, no, he's too young when it comes to the IQ. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You guys got to understand, boxers, they could look the same when they training, they shadow boxing, but when they get in that ring and they both have the tools and they both athletic, it boils down to the ring IQ. Like, can you outsmart me? I don't think Boots could outsmart Terrence Crawford in a boxing match. No matter how good his reflexes are, his combos, it doesn't matter. Boots' IQ is on another. I mean, not Boots. Crawford's IQ is better in my opinion. So I'm not saying that Crawford could beat him because athletic reason or anything, his boxing style, just pure IQ, just outsmarted him. If I'm still in shape and I'm 35, 36 and I'm in tip-top shape and I've been boxing for all those years, I'm Terrence Crawford. You know, Boots is not even 30 years old yet. Sure, he has IQ, but not on a level as Terrence Crawford.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land.
But I respect your opinion. Some people, like, they just feel Boots could beat him. I don't. I'm not one of those people.
Well, wait a minute. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. As we watch it again one more time.
Well, Aztec, you don't have to knock somebody out to beat him, man. That's not what boxing's about. It's a great thing. It's entertaining. It's amazing when you can do it. But you don't have to knock a person out to win a boxing fight, as Mayweather proven so many times. I like the ability Terrence Crawford has that, you know, if he can't knock you out, he adjusts and he wins on the card. That's boxing. Only the elites could do that. I don't think Boots has the defense to fight somebody like Terrence Crawford. Sure, he could weave punches and all of that, but we talking about Terrence Crawford, y'all. Put some respect on that dude's name. The best pound-for-pound fighter after Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, is Terrence Bud Crawford. Nobody has beaten him yet. He doesn't have a draw. He is, and Mayweather said it out his own mouth. Pound-for-pound fighter, Terrence Bud Crawford. Until somebody, you know, gives him that L, if that's ever going to happen. Canelo is going to beat the brakes off Crawford. He's going to end up looking like Spence. Well, ain't nothing wrong with your opinion, man. They both legends. I wish them both the best. I know it's going to be a way better fight than Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, because I believe Crawford is better than Spence.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Yo, I was telling people that Terrence Crawford was going to beat Errol Spence at the time and before they fought. Nobody believed me because nobody has beaten Errol Spence. He was bigger. He had the long arms. He was a pressure fighter. He starts hitting you in the body. Nobody believed me, bro. I'm like, yo, Terrence Crawford could fight moving forward, moving backwards. He could hit with both hands, and his IQ is up there, and he got pretty good defense. He could do it all. Errol Spence was he was limited in his skills. He's more of a fighter that moves forward. He can't do it all. He can't fight on his back foot. He can't switch sides. He could just move forward. And I was telling people, the best fighters, the best boxers are the ones that are complete fighters. You could fight in the pocket, fight on the outside, hit with your left, hit with your right, and your IQ is unmatched. Those are the legends that we all remember and we talk about to this day. To this day. You guys pump the brakes in the chat with the, you know, the weird talking shit. Remember, we live on YouTube. You gotta, be respectful. We love everybody here on the crypto channel. Humanity is the best thing, and it's a beautiful thing. There you go, precisely. Spence is one-dimensional. It's okay for you guys to be like, yo, Boots is gonna beat Boots could beat Terrence. Canelo could beat Terrence. That's fine, bro. That's maybe you see something that others don't see. You know what I mean? That's how it be in boxing. Everybody got their people that they favor. Me, from a technical and skillful perception, the way I see it, Terrence Crawford is a more complete fighter than Canelo. We're gonna find out, Aztec. We are gonna find out. Boots is gonna be really good when he hits like 30 years old, 30 to 35. His IQ is gonna be like, it's up there. He's gonna be even better. See, Boots you're only as good, in 2 years, I guess. Yeah, 2-3 years, he'll be smarter. I like Boots. The difference is between a lot of these fighters, they don't have that defense. They all have great offense, but they don't got that defense that Mayweather had, bro. That's what made Mayweather great. That defense saved him from a lot of fights, from losing a lot of fights. If it wasn't for that defense, Mayweather would have got touched up a lot. Boots got the same reach as Crawford, but a little taller. Yeah, at the end of the day, Digital, Boots got all the weapons you need to win fights. So does Crawford. So when it comes to those type of fighters fighting each other, it boils down to the IQ. Like, who can outsmart who. It becomes a chess match, Like when Floyd fought Zab Judah. Zab Judah, yeah, he took a couple losses, but I'm not talking about that. Just his skills, right? What Zab Judah had over Mayweather, he was a little faster, if you can actually believe that. He was a little faster, but what Mayweather had over Zab Judah was more discipline, better defense, better timing, more IQ. And you only get to see how good a fighter is in those traits when he fights another great fighter. That's the only way we'll see like how good they are. Because Boots, Roy Jones, Terrence Crawford, Mayweather's, they could fight bums all day and they'll win all day. We only get to see how good they are when they fight another great fighter. So Terrence Crawford fought Errol Spence. He passed that test with A+. Yes, Zab Judah won, I believe, the first 2-3 rounds against Mayweather with pure speed. Like, he was that fast, but then Mayweather adjusted. He adjusted to his speed, which is where the IQ comes in. Let's say Terrence Crawford is fighting Boots, right? And Boots is using his reach the way he's supposed to, and, he's using his athleticism. Terrence Crawford has the ability to adjust to that. You know what I mean? He won't get stuck like the way Errol Spence got stuck when he fought Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence did not know how to adjust. Yeah, I got Crawford beating Boots too. Just because of more IQ. I don't feel like Terrence Crawford boxes better than Boots. I don't feel like Boots is a better boxer than Terrence Crawford. Just in terms of IQ. That's my humble opinion. It's not easy to convince somebody just because I feel like that. I can't convince Aztec to go for Crawford in the Canelo fight. It's just, you know, people like who they like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure Aztec could come out with a bunch of reasons why he feel Canelo is going to beat Terrence Crawford. Or somebody could come out with some explanations why they feel Boots will beat Terrence Crawford also. Yeah, let's not make it about that kind of thing, Aztec. We're just talking about boxing. Let's keep it clean in the chat, you know. So, you know, my YouTube content could be clean, you know what I mean? Let's all have our own opinions, but let's keep it clean, you know? And you guys know I love talking the way I talk. I gotta keep it clean my damn self. So it goes for all of us, including me. Yeah, I usually talk more when I can't queue up a fight. What do you want me to do, brother? Hopefully they put Cotto in the game as well as Tito Trinidad. We getting a new DLC next week from Monday to Friday. I don't know what day that is, but that's what they said. Yo, Box, what up? Salute, salute. Yeah, we getting a new DLC. I do not know what fighters we're gonna get. Nobody knows. But we're getting a new DLC next week, starting Monday to Friday. I don't know what day. Hopefully it's Monday. We could wake up Monday, put the game on, and be like, yo, there's a new DLC and an update as well. Yeah, look, when Marvin Hagler fought Tommy Hearns at that time, Tommy Hearns was the more skillful fighter. He had the longer reach. You know what I'm saying? The better boxer. But when they got in the ring, hey, you saw what happened. Hagler was too strong for that brother. Anime, what's up, my boy? He said it was an update. Yeah, we getting a new update next week with a new DLC. Make sure you guys hit the like button, man.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect. Let's fight.
Yeah, man. Let's not forget, I agree with that. Mayweather had the ill team. You got to have an ill team when you trying to be the best in boxing. He had Uncle Roger. He had one of a Spanish dude as a cut man. Leonard Oliby, whatever his name is. He had an ill team. He had his dad. You gotta have a good team. And I never seen similar discipline and love for boxing after Mayweather until I saw Terrence Crawford. Like, Terrence Crawford is a gym rat. He's probably in the gym right now, bro. Like, always in the gym. It's hard to beat a gym rat, bro. Especially when they naturally gifted and then they put in the work to enhance their natural gifts, it's like rice and beans. It just goes together perfect. And Terrence Crawford, in my humble opinion, is one of those guys, man. Canelo is one of them guys as well. But like I always say, man, I don't know what's going to happen that night of the fight. But my opinion, I feel Terrence Crawford is going to outbox Canelo. Can he do it in the same fashion as Mayweather did? Probably not. But he definitely has the skills to adjust and win the rounds. Yo, let's be respectful in the chat. Remember, Chops? You know, let's chill out, y'all. Let's not hurt each other's feelings and stuff like that. Let's be cool, man. Don't be a fool, be cool. I don't know who wins. I just hope it's a fight. I agree. I don't want to see a marathon either. Like, I don't want to see Laura. Remember that guy that Canelo fought? Azandi Laura? But Laura was punching way more than the last fight Canelo had against that runner. Oh, Bernard Hopkins is one of my favorite boxers of all time. He's another legend. Crone is 101. What up, man? Salute. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you tap in with that like button. Salute, my brother. B-Hop is another legend. The only one that ever could beat Bernard Hopkins when they were young was Roy Jones. A fight that I would have loved to see back in the day when they was young is Bernard Hopkins and James Toney. That would have been a nice fight. See, the thing is with Terrence Crawford, he doesn't fight everybody the same. He adjusts accordingly and he gets the dub. He just has that ability, bro. Roy Jones was so fast back in the day. His reflex was like so fast that he's one of the rare fighters that had to keep his hands up. But when he got older, he lost that speed and he bumped into Tarver with them long ass reach. And he wasn't fast enough to weave that right hand, brother. But when he was in his 20s, oh man, he was so fast, bro. He was just, his defense was his athleticism. His reflex was his defense. He beat James Toney and Bernard Hopkins with extreme reflexes. It was so hard to hit Roy Jones at that time. If you ever go back and watch Bernard Hopkins versus Roy Jones, there was nothing but Bernard could have done. Like, he did everything. You know, he's a legend. He's a master as well. But Roy was he's just too fast. Like, how the fuck you hit somebody like that? It was hard to hit the boy. But Bernard Hopkins was amazing, bro. He had that good defense, and he was a very good counter fighter as well. Yeah, what happened with Roy? What happened with Will is Roy. He started losing speed in his mid 30s, and that was the time that he went up in weight. Then he kept playing around with his weight. And in your 30s, you're not as fast as you are in your 20s. And Roy Jones' style, he needed all the speed. He could not afford to lose speed with his style. When he lost some speed, he started getting touched more, bro. That's why I think Mayweather was better, because Mayweather's defense was always there, regardless if he was fast or not. His defense protected him. Roy didn't have that defense, man. And remember, we all have different views, different opinions about certain fighters and their IQs and who could beat who. It's all love, man. We all, we all see things differently at times. I think Lara beat Canelo in that fight. He beat him by points. But they gave it to Canelo. Because Lara tried to do what Mayweather did, but he ran too much. Mayweather didn't do that. Mayweather was fighting Canelo in the pocket, backing up, going to the ropes, back in the pocket, using his defense, scoring. He wasn't running in a fucking circle like Lara was doing. But I watched that fight like 3 times, man. Lara won by points. Canelo struggles with back foot fighters. But there's a difference between a back foot fighter and that last dude that Canelo fought. That dude was like, bro, I couldn't even believe what the fuck that guy was doing. That was too extreme. Yeah, Mayweather would have beat Loma in my opinion. His defense too much. Too much IQ, too much defense, too much adjustments. You guys got to pay attention, man. Some of these fighters, some of their gifts have to do with other things besides like hand speed, reflex, shit like that. Some boxers win with pure IQ. They be slower than their opponents, but they just got better timing and they smarter, more patient, and they get the dub like that. Like if Zab Judah had the patience and discipline that Mayweather had, he would have had a much more successful boxing career. He was just way too aggressive and like an example, like the way Westbrook plays basketball. He was like that. Like he just run in there. He don't think. Yeah, Mayweather was able to stand in the pocket because of his defense, and he avoided a lot of punishment that other fighters got for not having that defense. If you're an inside fighter, you better have good defense and a good chin. Triple G and Canelo, among the best inside fighters that I've seen in a long time. Like we talking about straight pocket fighting, no running, no none of that. Canelo and Triple G. I'm so hungry, man. I didn't eat no breakfast. I don't eat breakfast anymore, so I be getting hungry, yo. Freaking starving, Chops. Loma was very good. I love the way Loma fights. Good IQ, good movement. He knows how to adjust. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand how a lot of people out there don't see Terence Crawford as one of them ones. Like, what is it about Terence Crawford that y'all don't believe in? What do y'all see? Like, what's his faults? He doesn't have good defense like Mayweather, but he has some defense. What do you guys don't like about Terrence Crawford? He has everything that a boxer needs to be a great fighter. He has the aggression, the IQ, the skills, the reflexes, the defense. He has that hunger. For the long time he was with Bob Arum, he couldn't control who he fought, Chops. And at the same time, a lot of fighters were ducking him. He got in control of his career in his 30s. You know how many people ducked Terrence Crawford? And Bob Arum didn't even let him fight Pacquiao when they were supposed to. Bob Arum is the blame for a lot of fights that didn't happen with Terrence Crawford, Chops. You have to understand that. When Terrence Crawford first came in the game, he wasn't business savvy at all. He would let Bob Arum do what he did, and he would just fight whoever they put in front of him. What do you don't like about Terrence Crawford? I'm talking about his skills, bro. His dedication. What is there not to like about Terrence Crawford? Why you guys don't like him? Whoever it is that don't like him. If you love boxing, you should love fighters like Terrence Crawford. What has Terrence Crawford do that make you? What did he do that make you like, oh, this guy's not that good? I mean, Box Eye View, like I just told Chops, you can't force people to fight you in this business, man. He was under Bob Arum. You know, Bob Arum, he could be a real a-hole, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, name a couple fighters y'all would have liked to see Terrence Crawford fight when he was in his 20s. Who are these guys that he didn't fight? Who are these guys? We didn't see him fight Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. I mean, who else? I mean, he beat Earl Spence, and Earl Spence beat all the guys up. And he went and he got the big fish. From that generation, you know, that little generation, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, Danny Garcia, Adrian Bronner. I would have liked to see a Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence or Terrence Crawford, but you know Keith Thurman be ducking at the time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who, and Yo Box and Chops, who is the fighter that y'all saying he ducked when he was in his 20s? Who did he duck? Who was a great fighter that he ducked? Besides the guys that I mentioned. Maybe I'm missing someone. Who am I missing out on? Okay. All right, so who would you have liked on his resume at that particular time? Like, these fighters y'all want him to fight, they didn't exist. Like, who are these fighters? All right, well, Box, who are the fighters that you would have liked him to fight? Who are they? Yeah, 135, 140. Who are these fight? What do you think he doesn't have? You wanted him to fight smaller, a more smaller guy, Mikey Garcia. He fought Gamboa when he was like, how much did he weigh? Because I hear a lot of people talk about Terrence Crawford's resume. And I'm like, okay, well, who are these fighters that he didn't fight that would have made him look better in the eyes of the community? I haven't seen one name in the chat yet. Chops and Box. Can you guys name me somebody? Garcia, Thurman, the bald dude that beat Pacquiao. Yo, Box, you mad funny. He didn't fight Danny Garcia. He didn't fight Keith Thurman. I don't think those two fighters wanted to fight him at the time. And I don't know who the hell is the bald guy that beat Pacquiao. You don't even know his fucking name, bro. What kind of shit is that? He's the bald guy that beat Pacquiao. Who the fuck is that? I never heard of him. So when Crawford beats Canelo, what y'all gonna say? Yeah, if Crawford beats Canelo, they're gonna be like, yeah, well, Terrence Crawford never fought Benavidez. He never fought Bivol. It's like he didn't fight. He didn't fight Usyk. I'm not gonna say anything, Willie. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. My name is Mike Tyson. I want to know. Let me speak to you for a second. Who are these fucking fighters he never fought? Who are they? Yeah, Crawford fought Benavidez' brother. He got the dub. Like, we all know if Crawford would have fought Danny Garcia in the pros, oh man, he would have probably killed Danny, and I believe he would have beat Keith one time Thurman as well. If Canelo knocks out Crawford, that means Canelo's nice. That means that Canelo has gotten way better since he fought Mayweather. But that's what we want to see. Yo, they both legends, but who's the better legend? You know what I'm saying? There was one friend I had back in the day. He used to always go for the opponent that Mayweather used to fight. He used to not like Mayweather. Then one day he told me he said he's just tired of seeing Mayweather win so much. I like Bud Style more than Canelo, LOL, but I'm a hater. As long as you honest, I'm cool with it. Canelo couldn't even beat William. I mean, he barely beat Skull. But Skull was, oh man. Skull was running too much, and I'm a runner. If I tell you he ran too much, take my advice. Xander Laura fought better than Skull because he was engaging more, like getting more points and then running. Yeah, you can't run on Crawford. Crawford got the skills to cut off the ring and beat your ass. Name me one fighter that could. You not playing the running game with guys like Mayweather and Terrence Crawford. They will cut that ring off so fucking fast. It'll make you wish you fucking got into basketball or something else. There's different. I'm telling you, man. Canelo's too flat-footed. He's not fast enough to cut off the ring. People used to try to do that shit to Mayweather. Mayweather was right there. He used to cut you off, get some points, and then make you chase him, just like we do in this game. James Toney cut off the ring on Roy Jones, but he didn't have enough skills to do what you need to do after you cut him off, and he had all the skills you need, and Roy was just too fast. Roy Jones used to run around too, but he used to go in the pocket, smash you up a lot. And then, well, he wasn't a runner. Well, he was kind of half a runner. His running was his defense. Yeah, he was just so fast, bro. He was like Bruce Lee fast. Like that. God, he fought Bernard Hopkins. They were both 158 pounds when they fought. And he's swinging like he was 147 at 158. Like, to beat Floyd Mayweather, you would have had to be fast like Roy. It would have been Roy Jones. Because he would have been able to hit Mayweather before Mayweather blocked the punches. I believe Roy Jones had the best offense in the 90s. You know, when he was in his prime, the best offensive fighter. And Mayweather's the best defensive fighter. Hey, I like your combos, Box. I like the way he was hitting the bag. Solid. Real solid. You look great hitting the bag. Like an example, Box Eye Views. It looks amazing hitting the bag. But how will he look fighting an elite fighter? That'll be like the test to see how good Box Eye View is in the ring. Sure, he looks great, and there's many fighters that look great. Mayweather said this: we all look great shadow boxing, hitting the bag, doing the jump rope. But when those lights is on and you're in the ring, who's gonna outperform who? That's when it really counts. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how much weight, I don't know what weight class Box Eye View is, but I'll put him in with, all right. I'll give you a fight, Box Eye Views. I don't know how much you weigh, but I'm assuming, well, you could go to like 158, 168, like if you was in tip-top shape. Oh, how do you guys think Box Eye View will do against the guy that Terrence Crawford just fought at 154? Do you guys think Box Eye View could get the dub on that guy? Box Eye Views, do you think you could get the dub on that dude? I've been to Canelo's gym and sparred Frank Sanchez, Joey Beltram, UFC vet, a bunch of... All right, UFC guys don't count. Their hand skills is trash compared to boxers. Box says I will get my ass whooped. I'm talking about if you were in tip-top shape, Box, like shredded. You know what I'm saying? Your cardio's up. Everything is up. Do you think you could beat that guy? I'm talking about tip-top shape. Do you think your defense is good enough? I like the way Box Size hits the punching bag. He does everything right. He has the fundamentals. He got the rhythm. He's not flat-footed. You know, he fight like a brother. You know what I'm saying? He got skills like a brother. Yo, Spider, welcome to the stream, my brother. Box Eye says, I know my place. So how good do you think you are when you at the top shape? Like, what do you put yourself as? Like, what level? Like, do you think you could beat up a Danny Garcia, a Keith Thurman? Do you think you could beat those guys up? I don't know. He Box Size says he's 200 pounds, but I don't know. He probably got some big ass calves, or his weight is in his calves. You heard? I fought at 178 in the amateurs. That's heavy. And 201. Oh, precisely. I'm definitely gonna check that shit out. I like to see my boys hit the bag at least. I seen Box Eye View's sparring for a couple fights he has on his channel, but he was fighting like, you know, like fat guys, and he looked it amazing. He was looking like Roy Jones up in that ring, man. What headset you use? I'll be streaming now. I have a PS5. I have a lot of different headsets. Right now I'm using the AutoZ LCD X. And I also use another pair of headphones to stream which is the Odyssey LCD GX. No, but shout out to you, Box, man. I just don't know. I haven't seen you ever fight a guy on your level. So it's like we can't see your skills. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm trying to say, Box? You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit here and be like, Box Eye View is not a good boxer, or he's a good boxer. I don't know. I never seen Box Eye. This is as a boxing fan. I'm speaking as a boxing fan. I never saw Box Eye View fight an opponent on his level. And this is the criticism that boxers get. You know what I'm saying, Box? So, like, if you was in there, the whole world be saying the same shit I'm saying. Like, yo, who has he fought? You know, the same shit. I only had 5 amateur fights, 3 pros against some nobodies. So you never fought somebody that was as good as you? And if so, what was the outcome? And was it difficult for you? Did you get the dub? Sometimes you could fight somebody that you're on the same skill set, but he has more IQ, or you have more IQ and you get the dub. I used to box when I was younger, 15 years old. But you could tell Box Eyes, he way better than Deontay Wilder. Box Eye View's got footwork. He knows the fundamentals. He knows how to sit down his punches. He knows all the moves you learn in a boxing gym. He knows how to do the U. He knows how to jab. He knows how to throw the right punch. He knows how to throw left, right hooks. And he doesn't look, I went 4-1. He doesn't look like he's struggling when he throws his punches. Like, whoever taught him well. Like, you know, the fundamentals, the basics. Yeah, so as a boxer, Box Eye View, how do you see Terrence Crawford, man? He said, the streets taught me, cuz. PMW. Yeah, but your fundamentals, like the way you hit the bag, your footwork, it's the way it's supposed to be. Like, you know how to stand the proper way, you know how to step, you know how to move left to right, you know what I'm saying? You get busy. And you got mad power. But I don't know how your defense is. I never seen a video with somebody coming at you that got skills, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's easy to counter a guy that's not on your level. You know, he swing at you, you weave it, you counter him, bing bong. You know, easy work, you know what I mean?
One of the best to ever do it.
When you fight somebody as good as you or a little better than you, that's when you start getting hit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers start countering your counters. You be like, oh, shit. You go back to the corner. Your coach be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You beat him easy when you box him. You beat him easy when you box him. What are you doing? Like, hey, who keeps ringing that bell? I can't concentrate.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot.
You 6'5", 260. You trying to kill my boy? Jesus. Terrence Crawford, goated, bro. Just his resume is not great, which... That's the same thing that I'm talking about you. Ain't that some crazy shit, Box? Box. The same shit you saying about Terrence Crawford is what Crypto is saying about you. The resume is not good. Well, Terrence Crawford resume is better than your resume. I seen you on YouTube channel. You fought 3 butter beans, bro. They weren't butter beans. They were butter balls. My bad. Pause.
Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork.
I felt bad for them. And then you hit them with combinations that you be doing in the gym. Like, that shit was foul, bro.
Just when the fight was getting interesting between Khan
like, you didn't take it easy on them. Like, you went hard, cuz.
It was stopped after an accidental groin shot. I mean, that will do it to you.
What a fight it was. It was bubbling to be an unbelievably interesting, intriguing fight. Crawford's still as fast. He's still as slick, still as powerful. Now Amir Khan knows this guy can put the pressure on. So
but
got to jump on him early and throw it all in for 5
Crawford
rounds.
has a great resume. You guys just don't understand. Y'all don't understand. He fought a lot of good people. A lot of people that they might not have names like that, but they were really good boxers. Like he fought this Russian guy. Remember the Russian guy that knocked him down in one of the rounds at the end of the round? I forgot his name. He was good as shit, bro. And Terence Crawford adjusted. Terence Crawford, in my opinion, is pound for pound the best boxer right now.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this.
Who's better than Terence Crawford? At 147 to 154, who's better than Terence Crawford? Who has better skills than that dude?
Crawford in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come up, though, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You beat him easy when you box him.
Stay focused. And there's the bell for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up. Just
I'm not into the tough guy talk
your legs come back again.
online, Willie. Just get in the fucking ring, yo. That's what Box said. That's what he meant to say, yeah. Enough of this talk. Get the fuck in the ring. Let's do it. We talk after.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher.
Yo, I would pay real money to see Chops and ABG spar in real life. That's fucking pay-per-view right there. Who you guys think will win? Chops or ABG in a real sparring session in real life?
Very close match.
ABG said, I'm smoking Chops. Oh.
Fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Yo, Chops, you think you could beat ABG in a real sparring session? Like with the headgear on and everything?
Swinging big and missing big with that hook.
I would pay to see you lose some weight. Yo, why you always put it back on me, man?
And he misses with the left uppercut.
He always switches it with a fly-ass joke. He's like, yeah, I got this, Crypto. Watch this. Boom, hold that one. Oh, that's fucked up, yo. All right, so let me ask everybody else in the chat. Do you guys think, who you think will win in a boxing fight, Chops or ABG, like in real life?
Two different leagues.
That would be a GOAT fight right there.
Here's the bell for round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out.
ABG says poll. You want me to put a poll? Pause.
Until your legs come back.
All right, I'm going to do that right now. Hold up. After this round, I'm going to do it. Chops. His name only sounds like he hit trees.
Nice hook.
I'm glad we could have this conversation because I'm literally, like, I'm in my 40s, so I'm out. There is no me fighting any of you guys in real life. I'm out the game, respectfully. I'm out the game in the boxing game on a PS5. ABG, I'll vote for you, bro. Don't worry. Box Eye View's still in his 30s. Chops in his 30s. They got like a good, I'd say 8 years left. Well, Chops probably got like a good 6, 7 years left.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready
Before shit starts slowing down.
You've got two fighters that are
Slowing down.
calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You still good at 40 though. You just gotta be careful. Really careful.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read,
Yeah, Box got some fucking power, man. You see him hit the that punch meter shit. He scored over 900. I was like, woo! Motherfucker hit like a heavyweight. He hit that shit like he was 285. All right, let me put a poll. Let me put a poll up.
You're getting it. You're gonna get it. Kitchen sink.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's boxing.
All right, let's restart a poll. Start a poll. Who wins? Chops? Yes. ABG? No. All right, put the poll up, guys. All right, if you feel Chops will win, click on yes. If you feel ABG win, click on no. Nah, you good, Box. You better than everybody in here talking crap in the chat, especially me. You a solid fighter, bro. It's just you ain't got no resume. Just like you said about Bud, yeah. Talk shit about my boy resume. What about your resume?
That jab had to hurt.
If I had the means, I'll do like we could all hang out in the gym. Box Eye View versus Sky Adams and Pago in real life.
The head isn't moving as well, Johnny.
ABG versus Chops.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
And I guess Pride is the only guy my age, so me and Pride will have to go at it.
Action from both of these fighters.
All right, the poll is up. The poll is up, y'all.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch,
I'm gonna check out the poll next round.
So close, so close.
I'm not talking smack about Bud. I'm comparing him to the greats.
For the judges.
Sure you are. Sure, buddy. Terrence Crawford, I mean, if the guys don't exist for him to fight, how is that his fault? These fighters you wanted him to fight when he was in his 20s, they didn't exist, brother.
In this division, both fighters will
how can you be so mean to Bud, brother? He is the GOAT. And you know it. You're a real boxer. You should know better.
They stopped the hook there.
Kenneth, a.k.a. ABG, what up? He said compare me to the, the neighborhood. You the pound for pound. You know that. I seen you beating up your friends, yo. That shit was foul. He was using them as punching bags. Some foul shit, yo. Let me check the poll. Let's check the poll. All right, so yo, the poll 60% for Chops, 40% for ABG. So everybody got you winning that fight, Chops. The people got Chops winning against ABG by 30%. Crazy, yo. The people have spoken. Chop said I voted for ABG. You don't got confidence in yourself, brother? All right, let's not talk about that precisely. Let's not talk about that, dude. He gonna fuck up my algorithm, cuz.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power.
Nah, it's all good. I know you don't mean it. I just got to remind all of us, including myself, that, you know,
just their power alone.
this YouTube stuff has guidelines. They're getting strict, that's all.
That's where the confidence comes from.
Back and forth they go. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great
Every time I try to fight ABG, man, it's like the blue screen comes up.
Now this fight will
This is
say,
weird.
you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Tried to score with that hook, but missed.
Yo, who want? Slug said he'll be out of work. He said in a couple hours, so he's at work right now, which is a good thing.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right, let's stop talking about Kanye in the chat, man. He's gonna get me like demonetized. Call him something else. Call him West or some shit. I don't know. Talking cold. Y'all bring him up. That shit get me nervous. I ain't even gonna lie.
So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you
NYC is fun if you got money. If you ain't got money, this shit is depressing.
Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
I'm talking about real money. I'm not talking about enough money to buy Chinese food. You gotta have millions and millions.
Equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying
All right,
on that
NYC. The most fun I ever had in New York City is when I was a kid and I used to play sports. That was the most fun I had in New York, and there was always people playing basketball in different parks. So the games used to be amazing. It used to be very competitive. And I did have fun when I was smoking weed as well. I ain't gonna lie.
That right hook's already working well.
NYC, the food,
Big shots from
it'd be the restaurants, the expensive restaurants.
Very close match.
You go in any expensive restaurant, order whatever you want. It's always delicious.
Do anything out of turn.
You know, we all got the same fast food. You know, KFC, McDonald's, Wendy's, Chipotle.
What do you think of what we've seen
You know what I mean?
These two boxers, Johnny.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down?
But then you got those, you go to Manhattan, there's nothing but restaurants, delicious food everywhere.
Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
ABG's from NYC, he know what he's talking about. They are very good, like burger spots. I love going to City Island. It's really next to the Bronx. City Island, bro. If you like seafood, is the best.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like
Yeah, precisely. You like the shrimps and the French fries in the City Island? You know, the hood spot where everybody goes, or everybody used to go.
Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in first stage.
Yeah, like I like the environment of a suburb environment. It's so much calmer. The air's cleaner. It's a better vibe, you know?
Don't get carried away. You're much better. He's
when you a young kid, New York is fun because you know there's so many friends and sports and you know activity going on. But as you get older, it's like you just want to experience nature. You know,
Safe to say that last round was a nightmare.
New York City is like a bunch of concrete. There's a concrete jungle, literally. Yeah, I feel you precisely. I'm the same way.
You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's gonna try and put you under pressure.
Yeah, that's how New York is, like the underground and Demolition Man, bro.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
I think New York City is a good place. Like if you a person that's into real estate and you buy rental properties and like stuff like that, but you live in the suburbs and you just make money from the real estate from the city. That's what I think New York City is good for. Like it's just to make money. Yeah, precisely. I know what you're talking about. Anybody that's from New York City, we already know about all the ratchetness. Shit gets tiring after a while. The loud music in the night, gunshots, people arguing. Just hearing, you just be like, yo, I want to get the hell out of here, man. Yeah, I grew up super ghetto, but we all grow up a certain kind of way, but doesn't mean that there's people out there that if they had a choice, they would choose something else. Oh, Massachusetts. You from Mass? If you from out there, man, you got Dorchester, you got a bunch of ghettos out there. It's ratchet, it's crazy.
There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to.
But yeah, New York City, there's always food spots everywhere.
First fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire.
I donated for the Habitat Fund. Did you get it? No, I didn't see no donation. I didn't see anything.
It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's not in the chat. You probably did it wrong.
Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nope, that hook won't score.
I like Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis got that Terrence Crawford energy, man. With a little more spice to it. Like he's way louder than Terrence when it comes to the talking crap. Keyshawn bring that energy, like, you know what I mean? That young energy.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight! What a style! What a pace!
Keyshawn Davis called out Tank. You know, the young bulls always call out the older bulls. You know what I'm saying? The same way Boots called out Terrence. I like Berlanga. He just wasn't good enough to beat Canelo. Like, I don't understand. See what I'm saying? Berlanga has the skills, has the speed, to beat a fighter like Canelo, but he does not have the IQ to do it. That's what I was talking about earlier. See, Berlanga had the size, the skills to beat Canelo. He had the tools, but he doesn't have the IQ. You know what I mean? So Canelo was the smarter fighter. And Canelo did what any smart fighter would do. Patient, counter, shit, move on to the next fight. Easy work. He had the skills, he just don't got the brains. He got the fundamentals. He knows how to throw a jab. He knows how to throw the right. He knows how to block. He knows how to move. He has good footwork. He just doesn't have the IQ, brother. Shout out to Cash. You guys gotta understand, in boxing, IQ you need very, very good IQ to win against Canelo, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Keith One-Time Thurman. You need a certain amount of IQ to beat these fighters. You know what I mean? Zab Judah's a perfect example. Very good fighter, very athletic, very fast, but low IQ. Yeah, Berlanga definitely make money in boxing, bro. When I first saw Berlanga fight, he was very slow. He looked at trash as hell. But he's one of those fighters that got a lot better with hard work. Adrian Bronner, his IQ in life was very low, as well as boxing. It's two different IQs. You got ring IQ and then you got life IQ. Adrian Bronner does not have no IQ on either or. You want me to use Terence Crawford? I usually lose. I'll use Terence Crawford. Why not, right? He's slower. He's annoying. I like Khan, but I'll give him a shot. I'm not that good with Crawford. Okay, we back. It's not queuing up a fight, right? Go figures. Come on, Chops. Be respectful, man. You supposed to be my brother, man. Cut it out, bro. I got feelings, man. And I don't look like Butterbean, man. I lost a lot of weight and I'm shredded. I do pull-ups every morning and push-ups. And I do dips. Yo, the boxing gym you go to is nearby your crib, or you got to drive far? You should start going to the gym more, man. Looks like you really enjoy it, the boxing gym. Yeah, I look more like Eddie Hall. I appreciate that, man. Definitely, dude. I'll take that. I'm not as big as Eddie Hall, but yeah.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared.
No, the gym that you put up the video, bro.
With me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tail of the tape.
Warzar is good. He's going to beat me.
Khan, 140
See, that's why I should have picked. I got to have Khan to beat Warzar. I fought Warzar before. You got to have Khan. He's good.
And he weighed in at an even
If I quit, don't get mad at me, guys.
He is 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that
Look,
argument.
box eye view.
What to expect?
Was that a... Oh, yeah, that is your crib. I'm tripping. Nah, you got skills, Box. You still got your speed and power. You there? I don't know how your defense is because you hitting the bag, nobody's swinging at you. You know what I'm saying? But your offense is on point. You could fuck a motherfucker up easy. You solid, bro. Salute to you, man. You like the only Samoan brother I ever spoke to in my life.
In the red corner, from Bolton, England, here is the
I never met anybody from the Samoan culture before. Like even speak to, you know?
Introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner.
In New York, you just have, you don't have Samoans in New York like that I know of. I never had a Samoan friend or anything like that. I'm going to start posting drills that I run to help with defense. I hope that represents. Now what you need to do, just get somebody to swing at you and just, let's see what you got. Oh, your defense is good? I've seen a little bit of your counters. You got good counters. You know how to weave and then hit them real quick. You know, reflexes. The War Zone. What's this guy's name? Warzari? Can one of you guys that know how to read this guy's name? Warzari?
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated.
And how you guys fight with Terrence Crawford? He feels slow. Told you, I'm not good with him.
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down.
I'll put a little more effort. Hold on. I'll put a little more effort. Let me not give up so fast. I'm gonna look at it. Let me just finish this round.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Rosari knows he got this dub. He's like, Crypto got Terrence? I got this. He's too slow, man. I gotta figure out what are his effective punches.
Back in 2019, it was stopped after an accidental groin shot. I mean, that will do it to you.
Amir Khan is and was one of the fastest fighters I've ever seen. And then for the first time in his whole career,
yeah, that's you're supposed to fight with Khan like that.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner
you're supposed to use Khan's speed.
Crawford in that last round. You've got to wonder how... Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do?
Terrence Crawford is way slower than Khan.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting
Zeus, what up?
everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very...
I can't even hit him. That's how slow Crawford is. All right, Box, no problem, bro.
Do you believe what we're seeing?
Yeah, he's too slow, Chops.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Yeah, he's way too slow for my comfort.
Or break or fight because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything.
It don't feel right. It's way too slow, Chops. I can't. I press a punch button and I'm so used to using Khan. It's like, dude, where's the fucking speed? Nah, I don't. I felt it. He's just so slow. I don't know how you guys do it. I fought that guy before. The video's uploaded. I think it's titled "How to Win a War" or some shit like that. But I beat him with Khan. Ryan is a little faster, but my timing sucks with Ryan. But I'll give Ryan a go. Let's see what's up. I think I'll do better with Ryan than Terrence. You know what's crazy? I used to use Terrence Crawford when the game first came out. I used to dibble and dabble with Terrence and Riddick Bowe. And Riddick Bowe, I don't know how I used to fight with him, but when I pick him now, he's so slow. I used to have good timing with Riddick Bowe. He was my main. I do not have no idea. I guess I was used to using him every day. And then when I started using Muhammad Ali, I was like, man, Riddick Bowe is too slow. He's good to fight like a Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, you know? No, my main was Riddick Bowe. I asked Anime. Anime is the first person I bumped into in this community. And when we first fought, he had Frank Bruno and I had Riddick Bowe. And it was just power. We was just power punching each other. It was just all about timing and power punches.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure.
Oh, they got me fighting was Wazari again with Khan.
Amir King Khan, 63 kilos even. That's what he weighed in at.
See if I could do better with Khan.
With a reach of 180. And the man he'll be facing, it's King Ryan Garcia. 135 pounds on the nose. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so
let's see if I do better with Khan.
Watching this fight live, I can tell my grandkids about this.
And it's the king, Amir King Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver
shit, ABG's nasty with Ryan Garcia. ABG, you messed up. You should have fought Chops with Ryan Garcia. That would have gave you the best shot. I don't know why you didn't.
King Ryan.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Who would you pick against Ryan Chops? Like, who do you pick against Ryan Garcia when you're online? Who's like your go-to dude?
World champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world. Introducing Amir King Khan.
Oh, he chose the weight class? Oh, okay.
From Victorville, California. California.
Well, if you
Here is the
ever want to fight
exciting
ABG
boxing
again, you want to challenge yourself,
King
yo,
Ryan
fight him when he got Garcia. He's nasty with him. He almost beat my Khan, bro, by like a hair.
Are now ready.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about.
I'm about to watch that shit precisely. Trust me, I got you.
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. That punch lands. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just
Yo, this dude just rocking my snot box, cuz.
And the kid goes.
The same shit happening when I pick Terrence.
I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What?
You gotta pick Khan against this guy. Warzari is not playing. With Khan, I could have moved away from those punches.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you.
Yeah, Ryan is slow too.
You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump
He already
back on you
did,
again,
my brother.
he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Good defense there with that left hook.
See, that right hand didn't connect and I threw it, watch.
Both men step back for just a moment.
Boom, I threw the right hand, didn't connect. It happens, man.
Not the
This
best
game is
rounds
so
with 10
crazy
seconds
right
to
now.
go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Relax, relax. And back into this, you're better than this kid. Go back
You're
out
better
there.
than this kid.
Take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
He doesn't have the speed for me to pick my shots.
Don't complacent. The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. Just keep him on the edge of your jab. You're getting your timing already. Mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Trust me, Khan is the dude, man. At lightweight, you can't go wrong with Khan.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. No free shots, yeah?
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Take away that confidence and great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great.
I do a lot of mirror matches with Khan.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That jab won't score. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. It's like a game of joust. They both got their sword. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with Khan. I'm going to just, yeah. I mean, not Khan. Ryan. It's too much hard work.
Clearly his opponent was... Well, the corner has thrown it.
He's too slow. It's like, ugh. I could clearly feel the speed difference between Khan, Garcia, and Terrence Crawford. It's like, ugh. You guys want to use Crawford and Ryan? Sheesh. I'll watch you guys do that. I'm not doing it. I need speed, brother. I need speed so I can have good timing. All right, let's watch Precisely's video. All right, where you at, Precisely? I'm Precisely. Was it 3 days ago? What video am I looking for? Am I looking for a short? See shorts. All right, so it says sparring footage at camp. Get right. Which one are you? Are you the one with the white headgear? And why is this guy barefooted? Are you fighting like somebody that was talking shit outside? I ain't gonna lie, Precisely. If I was to hit you, you fly out the ring, bro. Respectfully, you look like you lightweight. What are you, like 120 something pounds? Yeah, you need more work, Precisely. You need to practice, bro. You got a little bit of footwork, but you just stick to your day job. ABG's laughing. Tato, but you got heart because you in the ring, so I respect it. But you look like you don't have power. You just look like you don't belong in the ring, honestly. And the opponent you fighting is, you need to keep fighting guys like that. You fight anybody that's a little better than that, you know, you might bump into some problems. What the fuck was that? You moved back and then you jumped and you threw a jab in the air when you was, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that, bro? Who the fuck is Jermaine Ortiz? You faked the jab to the stomach. You jumped in the air, and in the air you released the jab. I don't know where they do that at. You fighting a guy that's barefooted, bro. What y'all gave? Was he like a homeless guy? He was like, yo, you want to make $10? Who the fuck is that guy? Why is he barefooted, bro? Did you spar the guy that cleans the gym? Is that what this was? I mean, you're not that bad, precisely. I'm just joking around. But yeah, just do this for. Yeah, don't get into this as professionally. I don't want to see you get hurt. Just do it to exercise and stick to your day job. Oh Jesus, I'm glad it was 5 years ago. That means you're not doing it no more. That's a good thing, bro. Sheesh. Just because you love something doesn't mean you're gonna be great at it. You know what I mean? Like me, honestly, I think I could beat you with one hand in sparring. Like I'll tie one hand behind my back and I'll just beat you with one hand. Yo, even Chops is throwing jabs at you, bro. Nah, shout out to you, precisely. I give you a lot of respect just for going in the ring. Yo, precisely, bro. Tacho, bro. Hit you with the tate quieto, kid. Chops, man. You got to talk to my cousin Miggy, bro. Ask him about me. I'm actually faster than you, precisely. When I was at my heaviest, 338, I was still faster than you with my hands. I'm very fast, Chops. Precisely, stop, man. You're killing me, bro. Cut it out, man. Nah, I weigh 279 now. I might be a little less. I gotta weigh myself probably later today. I'm probably at like 270 right now, cause I lost a little more weight. I gotta buy new fucking boxers, new sweatpants, all that. Nah, Chops, I'm losing weight, bro. I don't eat like that. Never said 260. Last time I weighed myself was 279, my bro. I weigh like 155 right now. Oh shit. I didn't go out to eat. I wish I did. Yo, it's not queuing up a fight, man. Yo, if y'all want to laugh, go check out Precise's video, him sparring a homeless guy. Yeah, I had like 7 little pizza rolls. Those are mad small. I ate once yesterday, and when I was chopping it up with y'all, I ate like 7 tiny pizza rolls. And a smoothie. That's all I had. I woke up this morning, my stomach, every time I wake up in the morning, my stomach shrinks. Like it looks smaller. Before, I would eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snacks, and a smoothie. I was going crazy. Now I just eat once a day, and in the night, if I get a little hungry, I'll eat like something light. I drink a lot of water. Yo, precisely, stop it, bro. You're gonna make me laugh, man. I'm gonna catch a headache laughing so hard. Yo, whoever's being nice to you after watching that video, precisely, they very good people. You heard, like, they care about your feelings a lot. You know. I've been in real fights. I've been boxing before. Been through, been around the block a few times. Respectfully, just do boxing as cardio. Don't actually get into boxing. Because if you jumping in the air throwing jabs, it's just not the sport for you, man. I'm telling you. Yo, y'all motherfuckers, go watch that video. This motherfucker faked the jab to the stomach, jumped up in the air and threw a jab. In the air. No, Chops is the biggest hater of all. I have no videos. I'm in my 40s, man. I didn't make no videos when I was younger of throwing punches or anything like that. I'm in my 40s, so I can sit back, talk shit, and laugh, because I'm out the game. No damn athleticism. You do that shit to a real boxer, you're going to get knocked out, bro. Just stay the fuck out the ring, you heard? Just go to the motherfucking gym, do cardio on a treadmill, and call it a fucking day. Stay out the ring, precisely. Jeez. Timing. You look like you was ballerina dancing or some shit. Chop, shut up, man. Only toughest thing you ever did was get tattoos. Shut your fat ass up. Precisely, yo. God bless you, brother. God bless you, man. Yo, can you guys please click on Precisely's video, on the short video, and look at him spar? You threw a couple. There was like twice you looked good with throwing some punches. Yeah, you got to watch the video carefully, Chops. You'll see him. He fakes a jab to the stomach, and then he jumps up and throws a jab in the air like it's fucking Street Fighter. I hope not, precisely. Because if you know boxing, you know what a real boxer would do to somebody that fights like that. It'll be a crime. And just do not ever do that in a real street fight. Just don't do it. Just don't do that shit. I'm an older guy. I'm just giving you some advice, young bull. I'm out the game. I'm just giving you a little advice. You do not know what you're doing, respectfully. You totally do not know what you're doing, bro. He said, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. If you fight somebody like Box, like, it wouldn't be good for you. Like, I don't see you beating somebody like Box. Box Eye Views has to watch that fucking video. But nah, I respect you though, bro. You put the gloves on, you went in the ring. You know, you throw down. You set him up, definitely. You set him up. He wasn't wearing no shoes. He was drunk. You found him around the corner on the floor. You definitely set that guy up. Oh, Box definitely be a nice. You know, he's a good guy. I'm keeping it real with you. Do not fucking box. You're gonna get hurt. Just leave it alone, man. I don't mind you training, but don't get in the ring. You're gonna get hurt. Like, you ever seen Pago hit the punching bag? Yeah, you don't want to bump into somebody like that. I'll comment on your video right now, too. I'll show you some love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm motivating you. Just do not go back in the ring, please. Yeah, I'll give you a like. I'll leave a comment. Box is being extra nice. He said, damn, cuz, take it easy on the guy. You not, but look at your opponents. You fighting dope heads, crackheads and shit. And you fighting a crackhead and you still look horrible. Respectfully. What's Tay Diggs' record? Oh shit. He's like, oh man, thank God that's the only video you got. Sheesh. Damn, look how slow everything is. Word. I'm just not in the mood to fight right now. I'm glad my boxing video got deleted from YouTube. For real? Or you deleted it or something? What is he hitting me? Is that a power hook or some shit? See, Chops is mean as hell, yo. Look what Chops is saying to ABG. You have to think about that. You keep being pretty mean, Rivera, and most days I'll be like, yeah, get him. Because, you know, I'll be pissed off at him. But let's give him some slack. He's been behaving this past week. Except when he comes through in those fake accounts that we all know is him. Yo, I'm starving. I gotta get something to eat. It's already 2:43. I haven't ate nothing. That's how you do it, Chops, when you're trying to lose weight. In the morning, drink water. Don't eat shit. Water, maybe a banana, like if you have to eat something. And look, 2:43. I haven't ate anything. I just drank water. It's not easy. But that's how you lose weight. I'm gonna go eat something now. So I eat at 5:30. That's even better. Yeah, that's basically intermittent fasting. 5:30, you eat a nice plate. Don't eat nothing after 7 if you really want to cut down on weight. Oh, Tay Diggs pretty good. You got like 1,800 wins. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat, man. Oh, my fault precisely. I didn't know, man. Yo, you good, bro. You just my boy. I just, you know, I don't want to see you get hurt. And if you are going to box, make sure you keep fighting guys like that that's barefooted. That way you don't get hurt and you get a good workout. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, your boy, Crypto Color Light. Like and subscribe. See you in a few.